Hey guys, today we're going to be watching the Police Chase March 3rd, 2017. Let's get into it. Bam, let's watch it now.
We are following a police chase here in South Houston right now, Southeast Houston on Highway 288. Police are pursuing a black Mercedes right now. This chase has gone through parts of downtown Houston and into Midtown. Now that vehicle, that black Mercedes, you can see it there from Sky 2 on 288. Just a few minutes ago, we understand that HPD got a call about a bank robbery at the 5300 block of Bissonnet and Amagi Bank there. Unclear if that's connected to this police chase. That vehicle, that black Mercedes, speeding on Highway 59 right now. You can see an HPD, a marked HPD SUV following very close behind. And we are still trying to find out why these people are running from police. But if you're just joining us here close to the top of the midday hour, this is a police chase.
This chase started around 5 or 10 minutes ago. And just about a few minutes ago, they got a call about the bank robbery at the 5301 at Bissonnet, and they were pursuing a black Mercedes, and they're pursuing that. And now he gets farther away from HPD. Police chase started, and the police chase started moments after that call dropped at the 5301 Bissonnet, at the 5301 of Bissonnet, and in the Southwest Houston, and they're pursuing that black Mercedes. And who is driving that vehicle? How many people were inside that car? That's two suspects, 2 male suspects. We know that vehicle is headed I-10
so they've
west.
Already covered a pretty wide area. Again, as you said, started over there in the 5300. We think maybe in the 5300 block of Bissonnet, where that Amagi Bank is. They moved into the Midtown area, Alabama,
and now they moved to the Midtown area in Alabama, and Dungafannon.
And you can see sections of the roadway where it traveled, particularly 288, are pretty busy.
Especially on a Friday. And Amy, we are just getting word now from our producers.
And we're just getting a word now from our producer. And the suspected bank robbers who was on the run from the police.
Has the bank robbers, the suspected bank robbers inside. This all started just before 10:45 this morning. As you said, at the 5300 block of Bissonnet at an Amagi Bank there. All right, they are just passing the 45 exit, still on I-10 right now.
It looks like they've exited there. I mean, obviously going very fast. We don't know
they exited there. They're just passing the I-45 exit, still on I-10 right now.
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
Slows down behind these vehicles. So obviously very dangerous. And right now we can't see how closely the HPD cruiser is behind him, but we do know that they were chasing them.
And they were chasing them, and this chase, and they were chasing him. And this chase has been going on for the last 10 to 15 minutes or so. And they seen the driver weaving in and out of traffic. Yeah, they seen the driver weaving in and out of traffic. And again, this has been going on for the last 10 to 15 minutes or so. And they seen the driver weaving in and out of lane. Sorry, they seen the driver weaving in and out of traffic on a busy stretch of city here of Houston on a Friday here of Houston, taking the 49B exit North Main Houston Avenue. And they seen the driver weaving in and out of lane on I-10 after that chase started a few minutes ago.
Houston Avenue exit there off of 45.
And they got off at I-45, and they're still on.
Has stopped, which obviously this could be a very dangerous situation. Sometimes we see people bail out of the car, give HPD officers a chance to catch up to these suspects, but we can't see exactly where they are. A lot of times they'll back off in situations like this where there are a lot of cars on the roadway. But certainly, if we've got our eyes trained on the suspect, then HPD does as well.
And we've got a great vantage point.
You got a great vantage point right there from Sky 2.
So it's difficult to see how many people are inside that car. And whether those are paper tags on the back of the car, it's really difficult to make out a license plate here. But in most chases that we cover and see here on live television, you don't see the suspect stop at a stop sign or a traffic light.
The suspect don't stop at a stop sign and a traffic.
What this vehicle is doing right now. He's now going around one of the cars over the curb.
He's jumping over the curb.
Intersection
For a moment there, I wondered if we were watching the right vehicle, but then when he jumped that curb, you can bet that we are. We are in our 11 a.m. newscast.
And now he jumped over the curb.
A lot of people headed out for
Now he's getting
lunch,
back onto I-45 Surface Road Freeway.
North Main and Houston Avenue off of 45. He's on the I-45 service road. Headed north. It looks like now he's getting back.
Headed north on I-45, back onto I-45. Yeah, he's heading back on. Okay, he's heading back. He got back onto I-45.
Bank robbers are we talking about here? We don't know. But if you were just joining us here at the top of our midday newscast, you are watching a live police pursuit happening right now on I-45 going north, I believe.
Yeah, going north. Yeah.
Producers off air too. They're monitoring. Everyone monitoring this chase too from other areas in our newsroom. But they just passed Cavalcade. You said they're headed I-45 north. A lot of people headed I-45 north on a Friday as it's
on a Friday heading out of town right now.
They're heading out of town right now.
Around 10:45, maybe a little bit before.
It's all started around 10:45.
Passing 610. I don't know if it's a male or a female who's driving this vehicle, but this all started right around 10:45 this morning at an Amity Bank at the 5300 block of Bissonnet in Southwest Houston. A call dropped about a bank robbery there. This driver is putting the pedal to the metal right now. I mean, weaving, maneuvering in and out of traffic at a very high rate of speed.
Yeah, and he's weaving it. They seen the driver weaving in and out of traffic. Yeah, they seen the driver weaving in and out of traffic. Yeah, and he was weaving in and out of traffic earlier on after this chase started around 15-20 minutes ago. And the call came out for around 5 or 20 minutes ago, and he's getting off at I-45 Airline Drive.
Is that the vehicle right there? It's difficult to see. That might be.
And as we zoom out, I don't know where the HPD cruisers went.
I don't see where the HPD cruisers went. Where they were.
We saw one. We saw a marked SUV.
They saw the marked SUV very close behind as this black Mercedes, as it was making its way onto 288 just about 10 minutes ago or so.
Right, and just to recap,
if you're just joining us, this all started around 10:45 this morning at the 5301 block of Bissonnet.
We do know that the suspect made a U-turn.
You know, the suspect made a U-turn, and he got away from HPD for just a short while, and they're just chasing that suspect near downtown Houston.
Headed back, he would be headed back south on 45, so back into the downtown area.
And just look at the sheer amount of traffic, the volume.
And there's a lot of sheer amount of traffic at this road, and taking the 610 North Loop exit from 45.
I have to widen out so our helicopter pilot Mike Silver.
And the time they just pick up this chase right behind that George R. Brown Convention Center. And it has been going on for just a short while, probably about 5 minutes or so, 5 or 20 minutes or so, at least I should say. This black Mercedes is really powerful, and the V8 engine, this car can really move.
Probably about 5 minutes or so, but that Mercedes has a V8 engine.
Yes, he said it has a V8 powerful engine. We don't know if the stolen vehicle that belongs to. He was passing 610. She was passing 610. I don't know if there was a male or a female that's driving that vehicle.
And trucks is just a very scary thing to watch here. John, can you update us? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead and ask me the question.
Yeah, if you don't mind, will you update us again, just in case people are tuning in right now?
You don't mind us. The people who are tuning in right now on my YouTube channel. They're on the traffic of the North Loop at 610.
Well, we're over here on the 610 North.
And they're coming up on Shepherd right now, and he just passed a police vehicle. I don't know if they're gonna join in the chase, probably so.
But that's the first police car that I've seen.
Yeah, that's the first police officer.
That our estimate here is 100 miles an hour on the North Loop. Remember, traffic on the North Loop. Speed limit up here is 60 miles an hour.
60 miles an hour. So, and they
just threw something out of the window there. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Yellow bag bag of some sort.
Yellow bag
But,
or some
they're
sort.
definitely on the move here.
Yeah,
610
yellow bag
northbound
or
heading
some
westbound.
sort.
We'll be coming up to the
Yeah,
west loop
some sort.
here
They're gonna be
before
coming
too
up
long.
on a loop.
Boy, and Don, I have to
Coming
tell
up
you,
on
boy,
a
just watching
loop
how
before too
we're
long.
still on 610.
We've got the
You can see that vehicle right there traveling at a very high rate of speed on the shoulder of 610. I believe we're still going westbound, Sky 2, right over this. Now, we don't know, obviously, if these vehicles are hearing sirens, if they're hearing the police chase, or just how quickly this car is coming up on them with no notice at all. But it's definitely a dangerous situation if you're on the roadway right now with this vehicle.
And we are talking about suspected bank robbers. We don't know how many. We don't know how many people were involved in that bank robbery at the Amagi Bank at 5301 Bissonnette, or how many people are still inside that vehicle at this point. Westbound on the loop approaching Ella. That is a very, very busy area any time of day.
Right.
Amy, whether you're talking about the morning commute, the lunch rush, or the afternoon rush hours.
Did he hit that white SUV? It looks like, so he was coming up very close behind him. He has now exited at Ella, so he's off of 610. Let's see what happens when he comes up to this light again.
And we just lost him there for just a second. But Sky 2 right now over Ella and
610.
the West Loop, yeah. I'm sorry,
The
Ella
Boy
and
Scouts
610.
building right there. Okay, so now he's getting back on
He
610.
did a U-turn. He's
Headed
getting back on
east.
610 going east.
Um,
Still going at a high rate of speed.
Right. And I'm not sure if Sky 2 zooms out, if we can see HPD in pursuit at all. Obviously, they are. He's traveling at a high rate of speed. They haven't backed off of this vehicle. But to see how many cruisers are following him, how many are chasing.
And so many things that the pursuing officers have to take into
Now he's
consideration.
okay. He's getting back on. He's getting back onto
I-610.
I-610.
Chases on Houston
Loop
roadways. Certainly,
and Ella.
the pursuing
They were
officers
coming up on.
need to have their supervisors sign
they were
off on
coming
these
up
police
on
chases. And
Shepherd
first and foremost, they have to
earlier
consider
on.
the safety of the
Right
other
after they
drivers
pick up
on
the
road
chase,
and their safety as
right
well.
behind the
Right,
George
see
R.
this
Brown
truck just
Convention
pulling off,
Center.
so certainly he
For
heard
just
something, I would imagine.
a few minutes
coming
ago.
Up. It looks like he's going to exit Shepherd. Maybe not. Looks
He's
like
passing
back
Yale.
on
He's
Shepherd.
passing
Saw
North
the freeway sign
Shepherd.
there, Yale, passing North Shepherd.
Yeah,
Still,
he's passing Yale. He's passing
hugging
North Shepherd.
the right side
Right.
of the freeway there,
He'd be coming
going
up
onto the shoulder.
Yeah, Yale and Maine right there off of 610 to see if he exits there.
Yale
He
and
stays on the
Maine
freeway. I
off
mean,
at
any of the
610.
maneuvers that police usually try, and all of those are kind of on a busy freeway like this. Spike strips don't usually work. You see him, he has exited Yale.
Yeah, he
They're
just
off of 610.
exited
but
Yale.
He turned around
He just
so many
passed.
times and
He
gone
just
one way and
passed
gone the other,
North
jumped curbs
Shepherd
that it would be
earlier
hard to get
on.
ahead of him.
And really whizzing by a lot of these vehicles.
He's
that
whizzing
are on the
by
road right
a
now,
lot of these
coming
vehicles.
dangerously close.
Coming
Is
dangerously
it
close.
Ashland? It's right there where he's going into the Heights now.
He's going
There's
into
a
the
Starbucks
Heights
right
now.
there
He's
that I
going
believe he
into
just
quiet
passed.
residential
And now he's getting
areas.
back into some
Street. Yeah,
neighborhood
he's going
streets
into a
of the
quiet
Houston Heights.
residential
Yeah, you certainly have a
area
lot of homes
streets.
there. You do have quite a few businesses as well. You can see passing what looks like an empty field there.
Yeah, what looks
And
like an empty
this
field
chase has gone
there.
from our busy
This chase
highways
it's gone
into,
from our busy
quiet
highways
residential area
now
that
into
also
the
has a lot
quiet
of businesses,
residential
and
area.
it seems to be slowing down just a bit.
Seems to be
Yeah, this
slowing
is
down
too
just a
much.
bit.
Parallel one street over from the 610 feeder. So he's just off of the freeway. You can see he's only separated by, some business stores there. Now it looks like he was on West 28th. Now it looks like he's turning on to
Let's listen
Yale.
now.
I believe that's Yale that we see right here, that he is now traveling on, and he's turning off again.
Now making another turn right there, and it looks like one of the tires on that car, the rear tire on the driver's side, looks like it may be a spare tire that was just put on. Doesn't seem to have a rim on it.
Okay.
He's stopped right now. He's stopped.
Now he should be crossing Durham and coming up to Shepherd. And I believe he's on 27th or 28th right there. But all of these, there are homes, there are businesses, he's westbound on 28th Street right now, and now he's turning, he's just crossed over, I believe, Durham.
And gliding right around that truck that you see there. Not as many vehicles on these neighborhood streets as we've seen on our freeways, on 288, 59, the North Freeway, and the North Loop. It appears he just pulled into some parking lot. Okay,
he's Chick-fil-A. There's a Pep Boys. There's a Home Depot right there. This is a very busy parking lot. He's turning out. So 610 he's turning in the direction like he's going to get back on 610.
He just stopped there just for a second to go right around that truck.
Right. So if he makes it back out, he'll be back on the 610 feeder road.
Okay, he makes it back out, back
right
onto
there.
610 feeder road, jumping up on the grass right here.
Onto the grassy median.
He's jumping up onto the grassy median. Yeah.
I'm not sure what street he's on
And
there
he
right
got
now.
around
Brenda, we have an idea what street this is.
He went around. He went to get around in front of these cars to get in front of that
like
median. Now it looks like he hit the curb. He just banged into the curb right there. And the tire was flat after he got away from HPD for just a short while. Now they caught him. Red-hand him. Let's see if they're gonna stop him. Unmarked vehicle almost stopped him.
The feeder road of 610.
He's on feeder road of 610.
I believe we are now headed 610 west.
He's headed 610 west, I think. Yeah, I believe, yeah.
Very close
That's
behind
right.
him now.
At least two HPD vehicles in pursuit of this car.
So if you're just joining in, as we watch this chase unfold live now with Sky 2 over the scene, Andy's going to give you
and we're going to have to give you a recap how it all started at about 10:45 this morning.
10:45 this morning.
10:45 this morning, a call came out at the
5301
of Bissonnette.
Like one of the tires is flat. It looks like he may lose a tire.
He may lose a tire, and the more parts are going to come off of that vehicle.
Just the tire. I mean, just the wheel.
Just saw him past the exit near Ella.
Which might be the best thing that could happen if he stops on his own. Not sure how he lost that tire, but we did see him hit one other vehicle, right?
Oh, yeah, that tire's gone. That driver's front side tire.
Driver's front side tire right there, and now the smoke is coming from that vehicle, from that back of that vehicle. Just push that truck out of the way.
We have lost the picture there for you.
And here he goes.
Here he goes, making another U-turn. Pieces of the car are essentially flying off.
Pieces of that car are essentially flying off. He's on TC Jester or Ella, going in circles, doing anything to get away. He cannot get away. He can't get away fast enough.
With the front fender falling off.
With that front fender falling off, and now he's trying to go fast, trying to get away from HPD, but it's not gonna happen. He can't get away, but he can. So too bad, but it's not too bad. But he cannot get. He's not gonna get away from HPD. That's not gonna happen. That means he can't get away fast enough from HPD. That's why he's gonna have to stop that car. If you're about to walk out of the door, don't. There's a police chase.
And police obviously do all that they can to safely stop suspects like this. And so we just want to make sure that everyone in these areas knows what's going on.
Spike strip does.
Driver trying to stay away from all the other vehicles staying on the far left shoulder of
pit maneuver doesn't work.
Nope. Trying to keep that speed
Roadblock don't work. He just exited off the freeway earlier on.
It may be from that, and you can see that front fender doesn't have much life left to it as well.
The front fender doesn't have
much
life to it as well.
Again, we don't know how many people are inside this vehicle, but we do know that this all started in the Southwest Houston area in the 5300 block of Bissonnette, where police received calls of a bank robbery, and then we know that this chase started somewhere in that same area. So things falling off the vehicle there, that wasn't anything being thrown out. It looks like things coming off the vehicle.
Parts of the car starting to come off. Just the impact of the rim on the roadway, putting off just a ton of sparks right now. And
right now he's very near 45, still on the North Loop, headed east, but coming up to the 45 exchange.
And going back over on the shoulder, staying along that left shoulder.
No, more parts of the car is flying off.
Perhaps another part of the fender, the front fender, just flew off.
And now...
Okay, almost hitting that. Well, we hit a vehicle. He hit that SUV, it looked like. Maybe he might have avoided it, but boy, it looked like he came right up close to the back of it.
He's on the exit ramp going north on 45.
He's taking the exit ramp off and he's getting back onto North Loop I-45 ramp towards Dallas, Texas area.
Trying to get down to the feeder road.
He's trying to make out in the feeder road. Doors opening right now.
Not getting out just yet, though. He's still going. This will be back into the neighborhood just up the I-45 and 610 interchange, and there he goes. There's an officer.
Oh. So we're not sure what's happening.
This may be a citizen that has helped him out. This may be a citizen.
Looks like it.
Oh my God, this may be a citizen helped him out, and the suspect punches him in the face. And now he just tried to carjack him. And now the Good Samaritan stopped that guy right here. One suspect is apprehended. And now there he is running. The police officer. One suspect is running. And the police officer right there.
Go up a little bit. You see that person running right there?
There's the other suspect right there. White shirt.
Hopping a fence now.
He's hopping a fence right now.
Running in what appears to be in someone's backyard there in this residential area.
See, the cops are right behind him. They're about
The cops are right behind him.
But they've got him.
This appears to be some sort of
Right between these houses. Maybe yet.
There he is, right there.
No, that's a police officer. I believe.
There's a police officer right there.
For that suspect in a white T-shirt, it appears
Right
to be a
in
white
this area
T-shirt.
somewhere.
Some more officers coming in on the scene. HPD helicopter is over there as well, so they'll have that to help find the suspect. Again, he's wearing a white T-shirt, appeared to be jeans.
There he is. There he is. He's behind the bushes.
He's behind the bushes.
Apprehended. Now it appears both of those suspects now in custody.
Both of those suspects are now in custody.
The trees sort of blocking our view there.
The trees sort of blocking their view.
HPD officers now have the second suspect in custody.
And now they have the second suspect in custody, and it lasted only a couple of minutes before that citizens help police apprehend of this driver of that chase vehicle of that black Mercedes-Benz CLS 63, and we have paper tags on the back of the car. And at the end of the chase,
Yes.
The end of this chase.
Here is the Good
Go ahead,
Samaritan's car.
Go ahead.
That's the Good Samaritan standing there. That nabbed the driver.
And now that
of the
the suspect
Mercedes
nabbed the driver of the Mercedes and put him on the ground before the police.
While you're watching
this, let's get these folks under control to back up. And along the last few moments when the citizen came in, and we can see that again. And that is the vehicle that the police were chasing for around 15, for the past 15, 20 minutes or so since the chase started. And the chase started right around 10:45 this morning, 10:50 this morning, just before the newscast started. They started with this chase, and they stayed on it the entire time. After he got away from HPD for just a short while, he was making his way onto 288 just about 5 or 10 minutes ago, earlier on, and then from the past or anything as well, from that suspect, that driver of that black Mercedes. He got away from HPD, and the civilian tackled, and he tackled that driver to the ground because of that Good Samaritan. He just stopped that guy, and he's still been to get that guy out.
Tackles the driver to the ground.
And you like to look.
Tackles that driver, and then he
Look! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! The suspect punches him in the face. Now he is on the ground, and one suspect is apprehended.
Behind that suspect.
He just tried to carjack a vehicle, and now with the radio traffic, he got away. That black Mercedes got away from HPD for just a short while, and now there was a tire mark. That and tire tracks. Yeah, and it was the spare room was put on. Good Samaritan refused to let that guy get away.
The suspect was in the passenger seat.
The suspect was in the passenger seat.
He was in a white shirt. He ran a couple of blocks, but didn't get very far. Police right on top of him. Right on top of him.
Right top of him. And they have that tow trucks, so they're gonna tow that black Mercedes into a junkyard. No, into a auto parts shop, body shop, so they can fix that black Mercedes, so they can mend that black Mercedes, so they can fix that black Mercedes.
Like this, Don, and you can attest to this, that you worry not only about the drivers, obviously,
so they're towing that, they're gonna tow,
so
the tow trucks
the police officers who
is
are
towing
trying
that,
to apprehend,
they're gonna tow that black
a suspect who's
Mercedes,
on the run like
and
this,
now
and
they're
then
gonna
up the
take
chase.
that black Mercedes into
And
a
you can
body
also
shop so
imagine
they
the
can fix
radio
that black
traffic between the
Mercedes.
officers,
And imagine
because
between
they
that
made a
radio
couple of
traffic
turns,
of
and
that
this
driver
very
of that black
powerful
Mercedes that got away from HPD for just a
for
short while, and they did
And I
our
know
best
that
to
we
try to
did our
help them,
best to try to
help the
help them
nab that
nab
suspect,
the
steer
suspect
them in the
and
right
steer them in the
direction.
right
They
direction.
finally caught up. They
to
finally
it,
caught
thanks
up to him. Thanks
the
for the
Fox helicopter
thanks to
and the
the Fox
HPD
helicopters,
And
Sky
so
13
we've got them all
helicopters, and
both in custody, and all is good. There's a city of Bel Air
11
Police
helicopters,
Department
and
here
the
as
Fox
well. So
helicopters, and the
as you can
HPD
tell,
helicopters.
lots
They
of
got them both in
different
custody.
agencies here on the scene joining in this chase, but we finally
And
got them
now
both into
they got the
custody.
2 tow trucks
Tom, that may give us some
towed that
indication
black
as to where this
Mercedes
chase
to
started. They
the
are putting
body
him
shop
in the
so they
back
can
of
fix
a
that
City
black
of Bel Air
Mercedes.
police cruiser at this
So
moment.
it's
This
not
is
a
the
stolen vehicle, I
passenger
think. I
the
believe,
foot
yeah.
chase just
And
after
now
the
they
car
got
chase
the
came
both
to an end.
suspects. 2
The Bel Air
suspects are in
PD is putting
custody
him in the back of their cruiser.
during
One
the chase.
might imagine that this chase started with a problem in Bel Air.
With a
And again,
problem
we do
in
believe
Bel
that these
Air.
are bank robbery suspects. We're certainly
With a
checking that
problem
now
in
in
a
our newsroom to
problem
find out exactly
in
where this
Bel
started.
Air.
But as you mentioned, those are Bel Air Police Department cars,
Those are
Bel
Bel
Air
Air
Police Department
Police Department,
officers who
which
are now handling.
started
That is the
in
second
Bel Air
suspect, the one who's
at
the
the
passenger seat who bailed out
5301 at
after the car came to a stop.
at the
And I would
M&T
imagine
Bank.
that is the gentleman
As
you guys are
well, there's
speaking of that apparently was
there's
able
the
to
news
stop these guys and
photographers
help
and the
officers
news
apprehend
agencies,
these
multiple
2
agencies
suspects. But we were being told by
are
police to sort of
here
take a
to
step back
look at
because
that
they
black
are trying
Mercedes
to
as
block
well.
off a
Let's
certain
listen now.
portion of this crime scene now. So we're trying to give you guys a close enough view, if you will, of what is going on right now. But if you can tell from that Mercedes, if my photographer Mizwa here can show that tire and that rim, it basically shows what happened and just what a wild chase that was.
Yeah, and we know we watched as this car hit at least 3 or 4 other vehicles during this chase, and we know we're going to give you some more time to gather some more information there at the field. We'll probably come back to you here in a couple of minutes, Myra.
All right, thank you so much. Good work out there. Okay, and we'll be right back.
Well, police are calling it a miracle that no one was injured in this morning's high-speed chase. 2 suspects accused of robbing an Amagi bank in Bel Air led police throughout the city. It all started with a robbery at an Amagi bank off Bissonnette in Bel Air and ended close to I-45 in the North Loop. This dramatic video was captured by a father and son trying to steer clear of the action, but they landed right in the middle of it. Carlos Mora and his son Jose say they heard of the chase and pulled over to stay out of harm's way. When the chase suspect tried to carjack the 2, the son decided to fight back. You can see that son protecting his father, who is disabled inside the car. He tries to tackle that suspect, but the suspect actually punches him in the face. Police then showed up to arrived and arrested that man and his passenger. The son, Jose Morris, says he was just looking out for his father. Police say that son may have prevented others from getting hurt.
Well, the car was coming towards us. I thought we were going to crash, but ended up stopping right next to us trying to take my dad's car. That's when I just reacted and tried to stop him.
It was clear these individuals did not care about the safety and well-being of the public.
Police say those suspects may be related to other bank robberies. The FBI is now investigating.
A controversial DWI arrest involving a Houston attorney now has Harris County's current district attorney looking to reopen.
This is happening now. Viewer discretion is advised. The car is traveling at a high rate of speed. This is happening. This is happening now. Viewer discretion is advised. The car is traveling at a high rate of speed.
Okay, let's rewind this again. We're gonna rewind it again. Let's rewind it now. So we've rewinded one time. So we're gonna watch this. That is a live police presence here in Houston, and after that, he got away from HPD for just a short while earlier on. This chase was going on earlier on. He was on the run for the past 10-15 minutes or so, and they seen the driver weaving in and out of traffic earlier on of city of Houston, and they were seeing that driver weaving in and out of traffic. Okay, he's coming up on Shepherd 2728 right now. He's turning right into a parking lot, Chick-fil-A and Pep Boys and a Home Depot. Oh, yeah, Home Depot.
All right, everyone. For those of you
Now.
just joining us, you are watching this high-speed pursuit in Texas. We're watching that black car. We are hearing reports that the suspects inside the vehicle wanted for robbery. We are getting you guys some preliminary information right now. This is in the Houston area. As you can see, the suspects driving rather erratically. No regard for public safety. Wow. Again, viewer discretion is advised, as anything can happen on these live streams. This is a high-speed chase out of
now
Texas.
he just banged into the curb right there.
Trying to stop the suspects. Suspects driving very erratically.
We know that the suspect made a U-turn earlier on. Just to recap you, we already know that we got the information.
The vehicle
we got the information how it all started around 10:45 this morning. As you said, at 10:53, I wanted this and that. And now the smokes are coming off from that vehicle. So anyway, so if you're just tuning in, we're going to be able to watch it.
Listen, Chris, you're my friend, so I have to confess. My meeting with you at lunch was part of a carefully laid out plan to get close to your sister. What? Like, I know it sounds terrible, but still, we had some good times together. We even got Sean Penn to dress up as my dad.
Now they've been chasing that vehicle for about the past 20-25 minutes or so since the police started this chase. And they're close to 30 minutes into the pursuit of that black Mercedes. It had made its way onto 288 earlier on, just about 10 minutes ago or so. And it is all started. They received calls in the progress after the chase started.
Are you sure? Yeah, what do you think? I'm going to make you stay in the yard? Get in here. Sir, if it takes the rest of my life, I will repent.
All right, for those of you just joining us, you are watching these live aerials come in from the Houston area. High-speed chase in that area. Police pursuing two robbery suspects wanted for robbing a bank. They're in that black Mercedes, traveling at a high rate of speed, driving very erratically. Viewer discretion is advised, as anything can happen while we watch live.
Now in front of those 18-wheelers heading back onto I-45 towards Dallas, Texas area.
As you can see,
if you're about to walk out of the door, don't. Suspects like this, like during the chase.
The car itself already damaged.
Car itself already damaged.
To run.
And the more parts, oh my god, you just saw that more parts of the car is starting to come off. The car is starting to come off. Yeah, the more parts of the car is starting to come off from that black Mercedes, and now it's starting already to come off from that black Mercedes. Oh my god, it's starting to come off. As you can see, that black Mercedes. Listen now. We'll be right back with a commercial break. So we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Visualize the accuracy of your refund. Maximum refund guaranteed.
Okay, welcome back. We got back from the commercial break. So he's getting. Anyways, let's get back to the police chase video. He's getting back onto I-45 towards Dallas, Texas area. And now there was a carjack. They're trying to carjack the vehicle. God, there's a debris. It's starting to come off from that vehicle. The car itself, it's already damaged. Now look, they arrive on the scene and the suspect punches him in the face. And now the civilian tackles the driver on the ground. One suspect is apprehended. Let's listen.
There's a suspect on the ground. Police have apprehended one of the suspects. It's unclear whether the other suspect has been apprehended. You can see some officers running towards the scene. Many police units on the scene. One suspect apprehended. Another suspect fleeing on foot. The question is, has that second suspect also been apprehended?
Smarter with Straight Talk. And get our $45 silver unlimited plan with unlimited high-speed data and 5 gigs of hotspot data on the nation's largest, most dependable network with nationwide 5G. If you're looking to get the most out of your refund, your search ends here. Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise.
Closed captioning for Family Guy is brought to you in part by
Ashley's President's Day mattress sale ends soon. Shop President's Day mattress doorbusters. Through Monday, select Sealy mattresses start at just $99. Hurry to Ashley.com for better sleep and savings. Only at America's #1 furniture and mattress store, Ashley.
There you go. You look very dapper, sir. Thanks, Brian. God, I love the new you. That obedience school really schooled you in obedience.
Again, for those of you just joining us who first heard about the high-speed pursuit, that pursuit has ended now. Police are pursuing one suspect on foot. Looks like they have apprehended the other suspect. Both suspects wanted in connection to a robbery in the downtown Houston area. That robbery of a bank, apparently, in the downtown Houston area.
You know, this is nice. It's actually the first time I've been on a date since I got the nickname Gutterball.
It is nice. Here, hold still. Make a wish. What did you wish for?
This.
You used me just so you could date my sister. Oh my God, Chris? I'm so sorry. What have I done?
Oh, crap.
Okay, Dad, you got us in. Now just go.
Cleveland, what are you looking at? I'm on edge. Saw Halloween 2 last night.
Okay, now the robbery suspect flees on foot. Now 2 suspects are in custody during the following of the chase. He hit. Okay, we've seen him. He hit at least three or 4 vehicles during the chase. So we're gonna gather some information and probably come back to you in a couple of minutes.
And again, for those of you just joining us, we initially began covering this pursuit as a black Mercedes led police on a chase near downtown Houston. The chase started after a bank robbery there in Houston, Texas. Again, there were 2 suspects in the vehicle. From our vantage point in the Skyfox chopper, we were able to see one suspect apprehended. The other suspect fled on foot. It is unclear whether that suspect has been apprehended. You can see many officers there at the scene. There is one individual, one suspect in handcuffs now. They're in the white t-shirt.
I'm gonna go to sleep at 11 o'clock.
Again, there were a total of 2 suspects wanted in connection with this bank robbery that took place near downtown Houston.
What do you want, Neil? And why are you playing the news? Oh, it's an old boombox. I don't own anything, so I just have to play whatever's on the radio. Should you be
Okay, now at the end of this chase, they nabbed that driver of that black Mercedes. They put him on the ground before the police. And while you guys were watching this, that is the vehicle that the police were chasing for the past 20 to 30 minutes for the past 20 to 30 minutes or so since the chase started at around 10:45 to 10:50 to 11:07 this morning. So anyway, let's watch it now. Let's watch it now. Let's listen now. Okay, let's listen now. Let's listen now. Okay.
Hey, Lois, you noticed ever since Brian came back from obedience school that things have been weird?
What do you mean?
Well, he just lets me order him around, and he never wants to do fun stuff together like before. I mean, the thing I always loved about Brian was that he wasn't just a pet, he was a friend. And I miss that friend.
I think we just have to accept that this is how he is now. Don't forget he bit you, Peter. I mean, what if he bit Stewie?
How about you, 5 feet bitch? You're right. He bit me. I know what I gotta do. I'm sorry, Brian, but I'm doing this in the name of friendship.
And again, for those of you just joining us, a high-speed police chase through Houston came to a dramatic end near the Heights. A citizen helped tackle one suspect as the two bank robbery suspects bailed out of the car and tried to take off on foot. The second suspect arrested by police a short distance away. Now, the chase originated in the Bel Air area.
This chase started in the Bel
went through
Air
portions of
area.
downtown Houston, and at one point, the suspects were fleeing at a rate of about
They got a
100
chance to
miles
catch
per
up, and they had
hour
to get a
on
chance already.
several Houston freeways. Two armed suspects did rob a bank, and it looks like the scene has now wrapped up there in Houston.
Okay, before we wrap this up, we're gonna leave you with a police chase video. So
And now I'm gonna go upstairs and pee in Meg's bed. No.
we're gathering some information as well. Let's listen.
What's up? I didn't know we could do finger stuff in the public rooms. Rated E10 plus to 10.
Robbery suspect flees on foot. You can see that. No.
And for those of you who missed the chase portion of the pursuit, we will be replaying it for you here on News Now in just a few moments.
No contract, no compromise. Those look really nice, and you can get two pairs as low as $59.95.
Okay, before we wrap this up, when that was the driver of that chase vehicle who led police on a 30-minute chase of that. Now they got them both in custody. So the suspect is in custody this morning with a problem in Bel Air. So they're in custody. So yeah. The driver of that black Mercedes, they put him on. Yeah, the driver of that black Mercedes, they put him on the ground. They were chasing that black vehicle, the Mercedes, black Mercedes. for the
Again,
past
you are
15,
watching
20
live
minutes or
aerials
so
coming in
since
from
the
the
police
Houston,
started
Texas
this chase,
area
and it
as
ended
that
for around
robbery
5 or
suspect
20
is
minutes ago.
put into
I'm
the police
pretty
unit.
sure they
The
arrived
scene wrapping up
to
there
the
in
scene
Houston.
to
If
see
you
what's
are
the
just
problem in
joining us,
that
we
chase.
will replay the
Done.
chase portion
And
for
now
you
it's
in just a
over.
few moments.
Okay, and that's why we are wrapping this up for that. We got this. So before we wrap this up for a moment, I want to give you how it all started at around 10:45 this morning. And the call came in just about 10-15 minutes ago after this chase. After this chase started at the Pizzeria 1 in Bissonnette. And they got a call at around 10:45 this morning.
As you can see, many Houston police units responded to this scene. They were actively pursuing those robbery suspects that tried their best to get away. They heavily damaged the car before parking and attempting to flee on foot. One suspect getting tackled to the ground immediately. The other was able to flee on foot before he was apprehended by police.
Okay.
It was a wild chase ending, and now we are learning about a wild new twist. It was a wild chase ending, and now we are learning about a wild new twist. Just one of several new developments uncovered tonight by Channel 2 Investigates.
Let's begin with your first look at the two men police say were behind that chase through Houston on Friday. And look at this map. Channel 2 Investigates has learned the pair is from Memphis, Tennessee, and they were no strangers to law enforcement there.
In fact, one of them was involved in a very high-profile police brutality case there. Channel 2 investigator Joel Eisenbaum has been working his sources all day today and found out about these new developments. Joel?
And Dominique, one point I think bears repeating is that
And
brutality
now it
case
was
really has
made
nothing to do with
of
Houston
that
law
chase,
enforcement or
and it
Texas
also
for that matter. What's
I-45
interesting here is this
group
guy's been
that was
arrested
made-
twice recently. Both
that was
arrests were
made
caught on cell
by-
phone
they-
video,
they
and both
that was
arrests were
that was
pretty
made
big
by a
news.
cell phone video that was caught on cell phone
And
video.
then this.
Channel 2 Investigates has
Oh
uncovered
my
a
God.
truly bizarre twist in that wild
And now
Houston
that the
area
bizarre
bank
twist
robbery
at the
police
wild
chase
chase.
from last Friday.
And now that was a cell phone
This
video
suspect
made
seen
by
tangling with the Good
that
Samaritan,
cell
the
phone
same
video.
man who
It was
drove
a
this
cell
stolen
phone video
Mercedes at
captured
insane
that scene of
speeds,
that
hitting car
suspect.
after car. A Mercedes with Amity Bank's 24 grand and 5 stolen license plates inside. Well, it's strange. 34-year-old Christopher Bishop from
And now his name
Tennessee
is
was
Christopher
apparently
Bishop.
recently a lead
He is
story
34
in
years
Memphis.
old. And now
In
that was a
November,
suspect.
he
It was
was
made by
the
cell phone
alleged
video.
victim of Memphis
And now he
police
was
brutality.
caught on cell phone
Bishop
video.
was arrested this night for assault and evading, but soon after he got out of jail, and it appears he met up with fellow
And he met up
Tennessean
with
30-year-old Travis
Tennessee and
Drain.
30
And together,
30 years
traveling
old,
to Houston,
30
the
year
two
old
men, according
Travis
to court
Drain.
documents, went to work. First on
According
Friday, this Eastside Wells Fargo,
documents
where
went to work.
police say the two
24
men
grand,
targeted
50
a
grand,
courier
150
and
grand,
stole
Texas and
2
Tennessee
bank
license
bags,
plates.
but with only paperwork inside.
With only paperwork
so police say
inside.
the duo then went to this Bel Air Amity Bank, where
Went to the
once
Bel
they
Air
were
Amity
inside,
Bank.
Drain told Bishop to, quote,
Drain
hurry
told
up,
Bishop
and
to
Bishop
hurry
did,
up.
shoving a clerk at one
Quote,
point. But even
shoving
at
that
speeds
clerk
of
at one point.
120 miles
And that was
per
made
hour,
by
the
profanity
two
as
men
well.
just couldn't get away fast enough. And in that big old building right behind me, both men saw a federal magistrate today. They were each appointed separate attorneys, and they will sit in federal custody, I'm told, till at least Wednesday, their next hearing. We're live downtown. I'm Joel Eisenbaum, KPRC Channel 2 News.
Thanks for reporting, Joel. Thank you.
Be in business everywhere and connect it all with Square.
Alright, everybody. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Check out this video. Pops up here. Pam, there. And we'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. So, bye, guys. And also, comment and leave a link down below on my YouTube channel. See in there, comment. There's a comment right there. So there's a comment right there, and there's a description. So bye, guys. I will upload that police chase video tomorrow. So bye, guys. See you tomorrow in the next video. Bye. Have a great night.